Hi, I'm Debbie and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for April 28th through the 4th. Now this is the overview, okay? So I will do the individual ones. Maybe that get them posted today, maybe tomorrow. So please just keep an eye out for them. Now, when I'm doing this, I will be using my cards, the ones I use this time around. I will be using my Radley Valentine, my Archangel Power Tarot cards, my Guardian Angel Tarot cards. I will also be using, because I love these little whimsical cards, Inspirational Wisdom from Angels and Fairies, Frances Monroe, Judy Mastrangelo. I'm going to pull out the Eternal Crystals, or Oracle card by Jade Sky. And we're going to go back to this one for this time around. These are our angel answers, I should say. Now remember, this one's a little bit more fun. So, we'll see what happens with these. This is Radley Valentine. So get a question ready and we'll see how accurate the answer is. Now for this reading, I will be using my Angel Wisdom cards, Wisdom Tarot cards, again, Radley Valentine, and my Fairy Tarot cards, again, Radley Valentine. Now, I have prayed, meditated, infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I am what I call an intuitive channeler. I open myself to God, Source, Jesus, and ask for Holy Spirit, and ask for whatever needs to come through, comes through for you. And I hope it resonates, but like I said, if it doesn't, it doesn't. It might be for someone else. Now let's go on to see what we have in the stars. I'm going to go to that one frame or that one website that I like. And let's turn it around, turn and turn and turn. And let's make sure that we are seeing this. Are we seeing it? Let's see. Yes, we are. Okay. So this one is the-astrologer.net, okay? And this is for Taurus, this month for Taurus. So we talked about that we have this full moon, that this full moon is coming on the 23rd, 24th. It will be in Scorpio. Now, Scorpio in itself, just to add on to some of this, Scorpio in itself is transformation. There's a lot of death and rebirth associated with the Scorpio sign. And remember, it is squaring, so it is, really kind of getting in there with Pluto. Pluto also the God, the source of transformation. So we've got that going on the 23rd, 24th, a lot of other things going on with it. But we come to the 26th. I don't know if I mentioned it last time, but Mercury goes direct. It will stay in Aries. It is 15 degrees in Aries. 15 associates with the devil card, or with the card that says show no fear. We have a 1, new beginning, a 10, transition, 5, interchange. So this could be one of those times when Mercury goes back and forth about 3 to 4 times a year. Normally it's 3, but like I said, sometimes it will be 4 also. So Mercury is in charge of more like communications. It's also in charge of electronics, basically think of your email, the internet, things like that. So it is changing. It is now going what appears, this is like the illusion of now going direct. And again, 15, show no fear. Don't be afraid. So there could be some weird little energies. When Mercury changes to either to retro or to direct, there's usually like a 15-day window before and after. They call that the shadow of Mercury. So there is still, even though it's going direct, there is still some, when I get this with Mercury, there is still some of this wanting to right things that are wrong. Now it's in Aries. Aries, the fire sign. We just came from Aries. Like I said, we're in Taurus right now. Aries is, passionate burning. Aries is, basically you look down, we have Mars, Aries. Aries, it's the Greek for the god of war. Mars is the Roman for the god of war, or vice versa. I think I'm right with that one. Anyway, or is Aries, or vice versa. Anyway, we're not going to get into semantics with that one. So Mars now, we go to the 29th, so we have that 2 again. 2 is about choices, decisions. 9 is let's wrap it all up. Now this month is an interesting month too because we have a palindrome going on. We have the numbers going, one way. So we have April, so April is 4. So we have 4, 2, 1, and then if you take off the 20, we have 4, 2, 1, 2, 4. So backwards and forwards. Just kind of a, one of those little, makes you go, Can't tell you that anything special is going to happen about it, but it does make you want to look at the week a little bit differently. So now we have, okay, Mercury going direct. On the 29th, Venus is entering Taurus. Now, Venus loves to be in Taurus. So this is whatever's going on with, with these harder times or these more in your face times. Venus is like the one that tries to put the aloe vera on your burn, okay? Venus loves to be in Taurus and Libra, yeah. And, so this is a good spot for Venus to be in, okay? So Venus loves to be in it. It's very, very loving and very caring. So Venus is feeling really good. So Venus wants others to feel good in this time too. Mars again, god of war, conjuncts, partners with Neptune, the undersea, deep rooted, your dreams, things like that. So, so we've got some of this fiery energy partnering with this deep sea, this deep, very, well, what do you want to even call Neptune? Very hidden, very, and especially since it's in Pisces, hidden dreams. So Mars could be poking the dreams and saying, come on, wake up. We need to get moving here. But also too, Mars is entering into Aries, fire. So we got some interesting stuff, with this fire, war, very aggressive, more than even assertive energies. But Venus, but part of it is with this, we go here, Mars, May 1st, May Day, and there's a couple of ways of looking at that. Venus 2 degrees to, again, high priestess energy. In Taurus, very loving energy, loves to be here. Earth energy, squaring with Pluto, 2 degrees in Aquarius. Revolutionary, rebellious types of ideas. So there, so some of this is going to be an interesting day because this is calm, this is happy, but this is really wanting to move things along and wanting to kind of, get things out there. So whatever's going on with this Pluto in Aquarius, Venus wants to make it better. Now, Mars here on the 3rd of May is 2 degrees again, high priestess energy. Sextiling has a loose connection with Pluto, 2nd degree, 2 degrees again. Very much high priestess. Pray. Connect with higher power. Connect with God's source. That's in here. So I'm kind of looking at like Mars, because remember, Mars and Venus is the it couple. They love to be together. They're together. It's very, very warm, this is so much, very passionate times, and then they have to leave each other for a little bit of times to kind of regroup themselves. But Mars is in Aries, so a little bit more aggressive energy, and kind of like watching over to make sure Pluto doesn't do anything too rough or anything that Venus cannot handle. I know. Interesting times. We are always living in these interesting times. So Mercury going direct, so there could be a lot of new information coming out. Venus will be trying to make things a little bit calmer, especially since it's in the Earth sign. Mars is poking the bear. Making things, kind of like that. The fire might, kind of like when you're poking a fire that needs to ignite a little bit more. However, Mars is also going to try to make sure that Venus is protected, or Venus says, no, I really don't need your protection right now, Mars, but Mars is there just really, like I said, poking the bear. I would say what would it be? Pluto. Pluto is the bear. Pluto could, even though it's not the bear. You know what I'm saying about this. So, interesting week, as we always have. We will see what we will see. Anyway, let's go back to now our readings and see what we have with that. Hold on one second. Let's pop that out. And again, Radley Valentine Angel Wisdom Tarot. Let's see what we have for this 28th to May 4th. Mercury going direct in Aries. A lot of things that we have gone through in the last, how long has Mercury been retro? There could be some overturning of that and that stuff also. So if you've been watching the news, watching, social media, there could be a lot of things being overturned that we might have heard in the past. Okay, in the past couple of weeks. Okay, let's see what else we have here. All right, one card has popped out. Yes, Venus is going to try to soothe the savage soul. While Mars goes around poking the bear. And, so the only part that I'm getting with the Venus and the Mars thing is that we may try to, we may try to overcompensate and not, there might be something that, it's kind of like when you have a kid that's on the spoiled side and, so whereas one parent wants to give it a little bit more of a, no, you need to be this way or that way. And then we have Venus coming and saying, oh, no, don't hurt this child. Don't hurt this child. Whereas the other parent is saying, hey, I wasn't going to lay a hand. I was just going to put some boundaries on this child. So that's the only thing that I'm going to say with Venus. Venus may try to make it feel a little bit, oh, no. It'll be, don't hurt this child. And again, it's not about children. It's not about abuse, nothing like that. I'm using that as an analogy that Venus may try to excuse the actions. How's that? Excuse the actions. Okay, so let's see what we have here going on. One more card. Higher power, Holy Spirit. What else is there for everyone out there for April 28th through May 4th? Okay, so we have this one here. Now, let's see what we have. Okay. First card is the Chariot. So this is reversed. The Chariot, Metatron believed to have been Enoch before the flood. Talked with God, basically was a real good friend, never died, was transfixed into the heavens. So Metatron is one, also Sandalphon is one that is thought to be in kind of like when people are asking, oh, Metatron, please, I don't know if God's hearing me. I always say, pray to God, pray to Jesus. But sometimes we're like, I'm not sure if I'm still important, which we are important, but not quite sure if I'm being heard. So Metatron, please, can you kind of do a little bit of nudging? So the Chariot, which is a 7, which is a divine umbrella. That's how I look at that. I look at it as God's protection. This is a major arcana. You can see the Chariot is being drawn by 2 unicorns, very mystical beasts. We have a waxing moon there. A waxing moon is where, what is it? Waxing moon to full moon, waning moon to new moon. So this is where the moon is getting bigger and bigger. So this is where you want to, request. This is when you have new starts. So we have the cart is being pulled by the unicorns, mystical beasts. You can see that the rider, Metatron, is not holding on to reins. So when I see the Chariot brings very fast turnarounds, very fast decisions, very fast actions. But the Chariot is also, hands off the wheel. God, Jesus, take the wheel. This is not, I cannot control the situations. I am giving it to you. Again, that might be why Metatron, maybe you need to give, God source a little bit of a nudge. But I can't, it's beyond my scope. So I am making a free will choice to give it to you, not taking it back. And you're going to, so something's going on where we need to give it to God, give it to source, and just say, okay, you take this wheel, and things are going to move very, very quickly. I kind of feel a government energy here. Something in the government is going to turn around or is going to be, give it to God, pray, and it's going to take off very, very quickly, okay? But the Chariot also has other things with promotion, and it's a very good energy. even though it may be kind of a rough ride and we have to go on faith, we do see that he is holding up a light, and he is, and he, if you I don't know if you can see this, he does not look afraid. All right. Rewards that come from hard work, successfully balancing many priorities at once, determination and willpower, public recognition. So that's one that fell out. Here we go. Again, reverse. This is another one that fell out. The Sun. Again, major arcana, 19. So we have we have the 19, and we have Uriel. Uriel is the archangel that brings light to dark areas, brings secrets come out, brings out the hidden energies. Really kind of maybe this has a little bit to do with that Mars poking. Uriel basically, if ever you need to know the truth, Uriel is the one to really ask and, just say, I want to know the truth. I need to find this. I need to see this. I need to see what is underlying this. So something's going to happen very, very quickly. It will be good energy, though. It will be a good outcome. The Sun is like one of the most positive cards in the major arcana. It says, this is great. We have that song, the sun will come out. Well, what if it's cloudy? Well, the sun is still out there. We just cannot see it, okay? But the sun does come out, and there is a lot of, all that good vitamin D and all that positive connections, okay? So this is one of the better, this is like the happiest, the best card we can get. So 19, so we have that 1, again, new beginnings, 10, transition, 9 is you've got everything you need. Let's wrap this up. 1 plus 9 is a 10 again, transition, 0, God source energy, and then we go back to the 1. A time of great joy and success, brilliant epiphanies that lead to magical opportunities, plans that work out perfectly, gratitude to the divine. Remember, attitude of gratitude. This is the card we pulled. And very interesting. So there is a major change happening around us. Do not be afraid of it. So we have 3 major arcana cards. We have the release card. It is a 13. So again, we have that 1 and that 10. We have a 3. 3 is celebration, creation, the power of 3. 1 plus 3 is 4. So we look at that as organization, stability, leadership. The release card is with Azrael. So we have Metatron, which is very humanly connected. Uriel bringing light to all this stuff. Light bulb comes on. Now we can see clearly again, kind of going along with what I said in the last one. And then we come to Azrael, release, which is also known as the death card. Something is shifting. Something is changing. We have to make, whatever this big shift is, something is ending and a new beginning is coming. But the Chariot says, hey, hands off the wheel, give it to God. We're all in control. The sun comes out. So it is it may feel very trying. Do not let fear. Remember, what was it? We have 7. Did I have a 15? Oh, something. I said something about 15. Oh, back in the overview. Again, do not let fear rule you at this time, because whatever is shifting, is going to be so much better than what we have known. Now, Azrael is Azrael's energy. Never be afraid of Azrael. Azrael helps to shift you into that new beginning, okay? And try, and works with you to be as gentle as possible. Endings that lead to new beginnings. The need to release situations. So here we go back here, or people that hold you back. Spiritual transformation. So it is a very spiritual week. There's a lot going on. It's going to be interesting. Venus in Taurus is going to try to make things a little bit better, except I want to make sure that we don't overcompensate, or that she doesn't overcompensate. And remember, when I say this, when we look at the planets, these are gods with the little g, okay? I'm talking about God with the big G, okay? But their energies are still around. Okay, so otherwise we would not have named these planets. Not that you or I named these planets. So these energies are still around. So, we've got interesting things this week, as always. the best thing I can say is hands off the wheel. Sun comes out, things change, endings leading to new beginnings. Very interesting with this. And these were all major arcana. So this is very big universal energy. All right, let's see what else we have here. What else do we have? Higher power, Holy Spirit. What else do you want to say? Can I shuffle these? No, they're not shuffling. Here we go. There we were. They got kind of stuck. Okay, here we go. Our little fairy cards. The Empress, major arcana all around. Remember what I tell you about the Empress. Okay. The Empress, especially when we are in Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde, though we are now, even though it is going direct, we are in still that shadow. Now, the Empress, whenever I see her, and we are in the shadow of Mercury retrograde, or we are in Mercury retrograde, this card is saying karma is being resolved. Okay, whatever, you know, the dirtiness is trying to be cleaned. The Empress wants to provide solutions, wants to provide giftings, wants to provide blessings. This is a big reading. This is a very strong, big reading. I really hope people watch this one and comment. What are you seeing with these cards? Because I'll tell you what they mean. I can give you my impressions or what's coming through to me, but I'd love to hear what you're thinking about this. So we have a 7, we have a 19, we have a 13, and now we have another 3. So again, celebration, creation, the power of 3. So, and the Empress wants to bless. The Empress wants to give. So there's going to be some major big changes, you know, kind of feeling in that government thingy. It's going to, you know, the sun comes out, so do not be alarmed. Do not, you know, hold the faith, okay? And then the Empress, she wants to provide. She wants to give. Okay, so especially since we have just come out of Mercury retrograde and we're still in that shadow. Time to take action, the power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. So, you know, kind of feeling like, you know, again, remember, it's always darkest before the dawn. So we may feel a little bit of a shifting type of what's going on. But then these are 4 major arcanas. I haven't had that happen in a big reading in a long, long time. Chariot, Sun, Release, the Empress. All right. Let me know. I know there's a lot of stuff going on. Change. Hands off the wheel. All right. Let me know what you thought. I will be posting this today. This is Monday, so we are coming up to that full moon. Remember, release, relinquish, and request. But remember to, do the things, you know, the like, the share, the subscribe, the clicking on the bell for notifications, because you do get my videos seen that way, and then I come back. Okay. Anyway, though, and if you're watching me on Rumble, do the same thing. Anyway, finally, remember that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.